Hello. Today we're going to be talking about LangChain. Now, LangChain is a framework for developing applications powered by large language models. LangChain provides us a set of APIs that we can use to enhance the capabilities and features of our large language models, or LLMs. The APIs that we're going to focus on in this lesson are going to be prompt templates, how we can create templates for our prompts, prompt chains, pretty much how we can take the response from one prompt and use it in another prompt. Memory, how we can provide our um, LLM memory so that it can remember the conversation history, as well as some tools that LangChain provides us that we can integrate within our LLM applications. So let's go ahead and get started. The LLM model that we're going to be using for the examples in this lesson is going to be the GPT model from OpenAI. And to set that up, we need an OpenAI API key. Next, let's go ahead and talk about prompt templates. To create a template for our prompts with LangChain is pretty straightforward. First, we need to import the required packages. Here, I've imported Chat OpenAI. This is going to allow us to interact with OpenAI, and I've also imported the chat prompt template. This is going to allow us to create our template for our prompts. Now, here I have a template which says translate the text that is delimited by triple backticks into a style that is style and text that is text. Here I have my text, which is surrounded by triple backticks, and this is what we're going to want to translate. Now, my style is going to be both style and text are template variables, which have to be initialized. And you'll see how we can do that here in just a second. To create my template, I just called the from template from the chat prompt template object, and I pass in the template. So let's go ahead and initialize our template variables. Here I have style, and I want my style for my translation or my text to be translated into American English in a calm, respectful tone. Now, for my text, which is going to be translated, this is an email that has been sent to us in Mandarin. And since we don't know Mandarin, we need GPT to translate this and in a style that, of course, is an American English calm, respectful tone. So now that we have our template variables, let's go ahead and pass those into our template. To do that, we use the from template, from messages on the prompt template object, and we just pass in style and customer email to text and style, which correspond to these template variables here. After that, we can go ahead and send our request over to GPT and get a response back. And here is the response that we get back from GPT. So this is how we can create a template for our prompts using LangChain. Next, let's talk about prompt chains. So at times we want to take the response from that we get back from one prompt and use it in another prompt. With LangChain, we can do that It's pretty straightforward. To do that, we want to go ahead and import the required packages. In this example, I'm going to use the simple sequential chain as well as the LLM chain. The subject that my prompts are going to focus on is this product right here, which is queen size sheet set. So once I have my packages imported, I'm going to go ahead and create my first prompt. My first prompt says what is the best name to describe a company that makes product, and this is the product that it's going to focus on. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my prompt and add it as a chain, right? And so This prompt is going to get a response back from GPT. It's going to use product in this template, and it's going to pass that into the LLM chain here. Next, we want to have we create our second prompt, excuse me, and our second prompt says write a 20-word description for the following company. Now, this is also going to come back from, the company name is going to come back from the first prompt, which we get back from GPT. And then GPT is going to take that company name and it's going to write a description for that company. Afterwards, so to set that up, we need to take our second prompt and add it as a chain. So to do that, we use the LLM chain and we pass in the second prompt. Now, we're going to go ahead and call our simple sequential chain, and we want to pass in our chains. Here we have chain 1 and chain 2, which were instantiated from our prompts. After that, we want to go ahead and invoke the simple sequential chain and get a response back from GPT. So here is the company name that GPT has provided us, and here is the company description for the company name. This here came from prompt 1, and this here was the response from prompt 1 was used in prompt 2. And so this is how we can chain our prompts, or this is an example of how we can use simple sequential chain, to chain prompts using LangChain. Now, LangChain offers a lot of chains that you can use to create, or that you can use within your LLM applications. This was just one example. So let's see how we can create memory for our LLM applications. By default, or LLMs are stateless and do not store the conversation history. So to do that, we can use some packages from LangChain. And in this example, we're going to use the conversation chain as well as the conversation buffer memory. Now, here we have our conversation, which has been instantiated using the conversation chain. And we passed in the memory here, which was instantiated by our conversation memory buffer, right? And so this is what is going to allow us to, which is going to allow our LLM to pretty much remember the conversation history that has transpired. So here we have a conversation that we're going to kick off, and we have a conversation, and we just want to go ahead and pass in a prompt. Our prompt says, hi, my name is Andrew, and for those that know, that's not my name. However, this is what we get back from GPT. Hello, Andrew. Nice to meet you. How can I assist you today? And so we just pass in another prompt. What is 1 plus 1? And it says 1 plus 1 equals 2. Now we want to go ahead and test the memory of our application by asking, what is my name? And we should get back Andrew. Your name is Andrew. Is there anything else you would like to know? Right, and so this was made possible by using the conversation buffer memory from LangChain. Okay, so let's take a look at some tools that we can use or that we can integrate within our LLM applications. Now, there are a lot more tools that LangChain provides. These are just 3 examples that I thought were pretty neat or pretty helpful that can be integrated within an LLM application. So here we have the Wikidata API, and we just want to get some information back from Wikidata on the subject Alan Turing. And it's just 3 lines of code. We instantiate the Wikidata object, and then we call the run method passing in the subject. and we should get back a response here on the subject Alan Turing. It does take a while. Oh, here we go. And here's the response that we get back from the Wikidata. And we can use this data here within our LLM application. So let's see how we can use the YouTube search tool. Let's say we want to get back some links or some videos or links to videos from YouTube. With LangChain tools, we can import the YouTube search tool, instantiate the tool, and then call the run method, passing in the subject. And of course, it's just 3 lines of code to do that. And here is the response that we get back from the YouTube search tool. Now, if I was to click on this link, it would take me to youtube.com and show me the video of on the subject Lex Friedman. And so now let's see how we can use the PubMed tool that is also integrated within LangChain as well. Now, PubMed is the National Center for Biotechnology Information. It comprises more than 36 million citations for biomedical literature, from Medline, life sciences, journals, etc. So it has a lot on medical terminology, medical research, etc. So this would definitely be a pretty helpful tool that we can integrate within our LLM application. So let's see how we can do that. Of course, we just need to import the required package, instantiate the tool, and pass in the subject. It's made easy with LangChain. And we should get back a response here. And here is the response that we get back from PubMed. And of course, we can use this information within our LLM applications to enhance the capabilities and features of our LLM apps. So in this lesson, we took a look at some examples of how we can use LangChain. If you would like to know more about LangChain, maybe you're developing an LLM application, definitely head over to the LangChain documentation and take a look at some of the APIs that are provided by LangChain. As always, take care, and I hope you enjoyed this lesson.